Arise News has correspondents on the ground in Adamawa and Kebbi states ready to furnish us with updates as the Independent National Electoral Commission holds supplementary governorship elections in those two states. Right now, we have waiting correspondent Benga Ashiru in Birnin, Kebbi. Good morning, Benga. All right, then let's go straight into it.
Thank you so much, Shaito and Steve.
Okay.
Yeah, and good to be with you live from right now the Arise crew. We are at Gwandu local government, which is about 57 kilometers away from the state capital, Birnin, Kebbi. And if you recall, Gwandu was the theater of the home of anomalies that caused most of the reason why INEC had to declare a rerun and declare the election consequently inconclusive. The three major reasons, like I mentioned earlier before, was overvoting, polling officers declaring result under duress, and violence. So this is the major battleground with about 8,700 registered voters. Right now we are at Rigia Meikada Ward, polling unit 013. And you can see what is happening right now. It seems the political participation and consciousness and the turnout of these people is quite impressive. We understand that as early as before 7:30, they've turned out to exercise their civic responsibility. You could see the presence of women on a queue taking their turns to perform their civic responsibility. You can also see just in front of me here, we have the INEC officials. I remember the National Commissioner of INEC said that the beavers had been reconfigured. So let's hear from the horse's mouth, from the INEC official. Can we speak to you? We understand that the beavers is expected to work to optimal capacity today, haven't been reconfigured. Is that the situation now?
No, there is no any situation about the beaver. The beaver is going normally, especially when they're taking the picture of the beaver. There is no problem about the beaver. And also the election is going smoothly normal. There is no any problem in this polling unit.
Okay. INEC also promised us that they will be using most of their staff and they would not be relying on ad hoc staff just like the last governorship election that was declared inconclusive. So are you a staff of INEC?
No.
Okay, you are ad hoc staff?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do we have any official of INEC here?
No.
So there is no official of INEC here. We don't have any INEC official in this Gwandu polling unit.
There is no any INEC official in this polling unit.
Okay, so how would you describe the presence of security in this area?
Now the security, they work perfectly because very good. Because the security help the security already help the those who are come to voters, and also even me and also my colleagues that are helping me to push this button is going smoothly, and also they give me security more good perfectly. There is no any problem about the security.
Okay, thank you very much. As you can see, INEC just yesterday said they would be relying mostly on their own staff, and they said that any staff of INEC that falls short of the standard rules of engagement would be shown the way out. It was just some few hours away yesterday night that INEC read the Riot Act, and it said that the beavers, all the beavers have been reconfigured, which was confirmed by the ad hoc staff that they are enjoying the functionality of the beavers to optimal capacity. The operation so far and the conduct of the election so far at this Gwandu ward, the home of anomalies at the last governorship election, that things are now running smoothly here. So that is the situation at Gwandu local government area in Kebbi State.
All right. Coming back to you, Benga, very quickly. I mean, you started off saying that, INEC did promise that they were going to have officials on ground, but that's not what we're having. We're having ad hoc agents, but that's okay. We're seeing, people behind you starting to, of course, get ready to cast their votes. You've been on ground for the past 2 hours. How long do you think it's going to take for the actual voting to begin?
Well, INEC did promise that they are ready to change the narrative that brought them on a low water mark at the last election. And these were the three factors: overvoting, violence, and and the polling officers declaring results under duress. These were the reasons where INEC had to declare the election inconclusive and consequently called for a rerun. We can see, even from yesterday, from the distribution of voting materials, the way INEC meticulously tried to sort out these materials, you could quite commend them, but you can see that what they promise in terms of having their officials on ground, because when you consider the fact that now we have a reduced polling units, just 142 polling units across the 20 local governments, we expect that for a polling unit, an area that has local government that has recorded so much violence, that brought them that reputation of notoriety, that INEC should step up and ensure that they have a representative here. But for now, they have said that the situation is smooth. So back to the question you asked, that if the voting will be concluded at the right time, everything looks set for us to have a peaceful and smooth exercise here. So for now, we'll keep a close watch and to see that everything would end on a promising note.
All right, Gbenga, thank you very much. I'm sure we'll still come back to you as the time, as the day goes by. Thank you.